Om Shri Krishna Namaha. What happens when a great warrior loses the battle within? For 14 days, we have walked alongside Arjuna as he questioned war, duty, family, and righteousness. Today, we reach the emotional climax of chapter 1. Arjuna's heart is overwhelmed. His mind is exhausted. His certainty has vanished. The warrior who could stand against entire armies can no longer stand against his own grief. In today's final verses of chapter 1, we witness the moment Arjuna completely breaks down. But what appears to be weakness is actually the beginning of something extraordinary. Because when human certainty ends, divine wisdom begins. Stay with us until the end today, because today we complete the chapter 1 and prepare for the life-changing teachings of Lord Shri Krishna in chapter 2. Jai Shri Krishna. Would you rather die than betray your deepest values? In this verse, Arjuna makes a shocking declaration. He says that it would be better if the sons of Dhritarashtra killed him on the battlefield while he remained unarmed and unresisting. Yadi mam apratikaram ashastram shastrapanaye Dhartarashtra rane hanyustam ekshemataram bhavet. Why? Because in his eyes, killing his own relatives would be a far greater tragedy than losing his own life. This is not cowardice. This is the conflict between duty and compassion reaching its highest point. Arjuna's heart refuses to accept a victory purchased at the cost of family and dharma. What happens when grief completely takes over the mind? Sanjay now describes Arjuna's final state to Dhritarashtra. Sanjay Uvacha Evam Muktvarjuna Sankhye Rathopastha Upavishat Visrijya Sharam Chapam Shokasam Vignamanasa. Arjuna puts down his famous bow Gandiv. He drops his weapons, he sits down on the chariot, and his mind becomes overwhelmed by sorrow. This is one of the most powerful moments in the Bhagavad Gita. The mighty warrior who came prepared for battle can no longer move forward. His grief has become stronger than his determination. Is this Arjuna's defeat or the beginning of his transformation? At first glance, Arjuna appears broken. He cannot decide, he cannot fight, he cannot move forward. But this moment carries a deeper meaning. Until now, Arjuna believed he could solve everything through his own understanding. Now that confidence has collapsed and his ego has surrendered. For the first time, he is ready to truly listen. The end of chapter 1 is not the story of a warrior failing. It is the story of a seeker becoming ready for wisdom. What can Arjuna teach us about our own struggles? The first lesson is that values matter more than victory. The second lesson is that emotions are natural, but they should not control our decisions. The third lesson is that asking for guidance is a sign of strength, not weakness. In modern life, we all face moments of confusion. Sometimes we feel lost, sometimes we feel overwhelmed. Like Arjuna, we must pause, reflect, and seek higher wisdom before making important decisions. True strength comes not from defeating others, but from mastering ourselves. Today ends Arjuna's confusion. Tomorrow begins Shri Krishna's wisdom. Today we completed chapter 1 of the Bhagavad Gita. We saw Arjuna's compassion, we saw his struggle, we saw his surrender, and finally we saw his complete emotional collapse. But this collapse is not the end. It is the doorway to one of the greatest spiritual conversations in human history. Beginning tomorrow in chapter 2, Lord Krishna will start revealing the timeless truths of the soul, duty, karma yoga, and the path to inner peace. The warrior is finally ready to listen, and the teacher is ready to speak. If you have walked this journey with us from day 1 to day 15, comment Jai Shri Krishna. Like, share and subscribe, and join us tomorrow as we begin the immortal wisdom of chapter 2.